Но одновременно вы можете перейти на индивидуальные консультации с каждым вузом, переходя на страницу каждого вуза и нажимая кнопку «Записаться на индивидуальные консультации». Я сейчас приветствую представителей университета Bocconi из города Милан, также вот в сфере бизнеса, менеджмента и другие вот как раз сферы, которые касаются экономики. Я очень рад поприветствовать свою коллегу Алессию Антонуццо, который непосредственно сейчас вот расскажет по поводу этого очень интересного, элитного, престижного учебного заведения, которое находится в городе Милан. Alessia, ciao, benvenuta.
Buongiorno Bernardo, non stavo capendo niente, quindi...
No, avevo soltanto presentato,
certo. Buongiorno a tutti.
Presentato la tua presentazione. E siamo a disposizione, generalmente Bocconi fa le presentazioni in inglese senza traduzione, giusto?
Confermo.
Perfetto. Презентация будет на английском языке без перевода, так как все студенты, которые хотят учиться в Bocconi, должны знать очень хорошо английский язык. Так что, пожалуйста, но тем не менее в конце презентации, если вы захотите задавать вопросы в чате, то я постараюсь их перевести, если даже они будут на русском языке. Но лучше всего это спрашивать и вообще следить за презентацией на английском, так как это требование университета. Ti lascio il posto. Prego, possiamo cominciare.
Benissimo. So I'm gonna share my slides. Okay, Bernardo, if you can confirm you can see my slides, I'll start.
Perfectly. Everything.
Okay. So good morning, guys. As Bernardo just said, we're going to speak English today, so I will introduce myself first. I'm Alessia from Guidance Recruitment Office at Bocconi. Today we have this kind of 30 minutes, more or less, so I'll try to give you all the important, interesting information. And for any other question, doubts, you can reach us in the individual meetings, or I will also share my contacts. So, why Bocconi? Some interesting facts about our university. We are among the top 5 business schools in Europe, and we are focused and specialized in the social sciences area. Our approach, I think, is kind of unique because in Italy, we think theory is very, very important. So we build a rigorous knowledge, but on the other hand, we really care about like a very practical, innovative approach. Joining Bocconi means joining a global network. That's very, very important for us. But what does network mean? You will understand it during the presentation, but network for us means network of partner universities. We have almost 300 in the world, so you can basically spend a semester or 1 year abroad. And a network of employers that will support you with an internship or a job offer, hopefully. And the network of alumni. We really care about this, our alumni network. And actually, if you decide to work after your bachelor or master program, not in Italy, that's fine, because any country you will go in the world, you will find an alumnus from Bocconi ready to support you, trust me. We are very international. As you understand today, I'm speaking English. Hopefully you can understand everything. But this is very important. It's part of our DNA. We really believe in a multicultural community. And the 5th point, as you can read, is our dynamic campus, which is amazing. We are expanding it. Lots of activities every single day. Just a few words on the rankings, because I think it's data, so it's fair, and it's very important to make this important decision about your future. Here you can find rankings from Financial Times and QS, divided by world perspective and European perspective. As you can see, we are doing great. We are very proud of these rankings. For the Financial Times, we are always among the first 10 positions, especially our Master in Finance and in International Management. For QS, it really depends because it's not by program, but by areas. But again, we are doing really great. So I think that's a good indication of our performance. Some facts and figures. If you are thinking, I'm not sure, Italy, you know, I might be the only one, the only international, the only one from Kazakhstan. Don't worry about that, because many students, as you can read from the slide, and more than 5,000 are international students. Most of our classes are taught in English, so you do not need to know Italian. If you do, there are some programs in Italian, but that's not a requirement. And more than 100 nationalities on campus every single day. So you will never feel alone, basically. I was anticipating this slide. International network, around 280 partner universities in 54 countries all over the world, and the possibilities for you guys to study either in an exchange program for 6 months or a double degree for 1 whole year in another country. As you can see, basically anywhere in the world, America, Europe, US, Asia, China, continents, countries, everywhere in the world, wherever you want. And relations with the business community, because that's very important for us. We do not only want to support you for your studies, but I mean, bachelor and master programs are the first step for your future career. So it's very important. We have a dedicated career service that will support you from day one. Okay, so we organize events like Bocconi and Jobs, recruiting dates, many opportunities basically on campus and off campus, where you come here, you bring your CV, you have an interview, you ask questions, and we're going to support you find an internship or a job offer. We also have like a dedicated platform for work opportunities, so you have like a privileged way to find a place in the career in the market. This is a list of our top employers. This is not the full list, it's just a shortened version that I picked up for you, just to let you know and give you an idea of the companies we partner with. You can see Italian companies, but also like global brands, because we think it's important, if you want to stay in Italy, to have the Italian market available. But if you want to work in another country, that should also be an opportunity. And actually, I think that 30% of our graduates decide to start to work abroad. So that's an opportunity if you want. Other interesting data, placement. You see placement of Bocconi master graduates and not bachelor, because usually the Italian education system is considered complete after bachelor plus master, okay? We are very proud of this data because it's amazing. On graduation day, 73.2% of our graduates already have a job. How is that possible? Because usually after the internship, our graduates receive a job offer. And if you're wondering about the other part that doesn't have a job on the graduation day, the reason is because some of our students decide to keep on studying with a PhD. 1 year after graduation, 95.7%. So after 1 year, basically every graduate has a place in the market. As I was anticipating, you have the chance to work abroad, and some of our graduates do, 31%. The average time needed for job placement is 3 weeks. And this is great. Why is it great? Because, for example, considering the visa, when you study in Italy, you will have a study visa, and then you will have 1 year, 12 months in order to switch this visa into a work visa. So 3 weeks is nothing compared to 1 year. You have a lot of time to find your dream job, and with all with everything, with all the documents, basically. Okay, so today I'd like to talk about the undergraduate school first, and then the graduate school. Here you can find a list of our bachelor programs. As I said, some of them are taught in English, some of them are taught in Italian. You can choose. I'm not going to deep dive into each and every single program because there are too many. My recommendation is Google Bocconi and go through the website, go through our offer. As you can see, we have programs in economics, in management, in politics, and in data science. Our bachelor lasts for 3 years, except for WBB, World Bachelor in Business, which is a unique program, I would say, for 4 years. This slide tries to explain what's the program structure for our bachelor. So basically, we do not care only about the traditional classical lectures, but as you can see, many other activities, soft skills seminars, IT skills, you're going to study foreign languages, you will be able to pick some electives to study abroad and to do an internship. Some information about our graduate school. Again, same story. I'm not going to deep dive into all of them, but here the list is even longer. The fields we cover are more or less the same. So you could say in general the social sciences. We have some specific programs, some double degrees, which are kind of unique. Again, I recommend going on our website to find out. But there is a lot. There is a lot. Our offer is very, very vast. So you can really choose the program that you like the most. Program structure. For the master programs is a bit different. The length is not 3 years anymore, but 2 years. In the first year, you're going to study some program-specific courses. So at the end of the first year, usually, which is very intense, you're going to be able to feel confident about the theories, about the field you're studying. Okay. Second year, I would say, is a bit more customizable. There are some compulsory courses, but at the same time, you can pick the courses you like. You can either choose a major, or let's say you do not like the majors we offer, no worries. You can pick the free track. So basically you pick the single electives you like among all the Bocconi courses, all the Bocconi programs. And again, not only classes, but many activities, group projects, presentations, study abroad, 2 foreign languages, the internship, which for master degree is mandatory, and your final thesis. A few information on campus life. I don't know if you guys have already been to Italy, which is an amazing country, but you may not know some interesting facts. For example, we are based in Lombardy region, which is the second by GDP in Europe. It's actually the first in Italy for quality of life. And we're kind of famous for finance, for commerce, and for fashion. In general, I would say Milan, you probably know, has more than one university, and that's, in my opinion, a plus, because you have a chance really to interact with other students from different backgrounds. Again, many conferences, many activities, a vibrant environment, not only in general Milan, but specifically on campus. Our campus is based in the city center. We have more than 80 associations. So again, we are trying not to just teach you commerce, management, econ. We're trying to build your personality to, this is a very crucial moment in your life. So it's important to develop also as human beings. So that's why we really value this kind of extra activities. And we are expanding the campus. So if you join us for 2021, you will hopefully see our new sports centers. Let's get to the interesting part about admission procedures. So here you can find the application timeline for specifically for the bachelors. As you can see, for international applicants, we have different rounds of application. Early session is gone because the deadline was September 24th, but we still have the winter session and the spring session. As you can see, WBB is in the bottom part of the slide, is slightly different, has a different process. So please check the website. These are the deadlines. For the masters, again, is a bit different. 5 possible rounds. You can apply up to 2 times. I'm not gonna go through all the deadlines. You can find everything online. And I will also share our emails so that you have some doubt, we can answer that. fees and funding. So for the bachelor, approximately 13,000 euros per year. And again, bachelor for 3 years. The master, approximately 14,000 euros per year. And in this case, 2 years. So in total it would be 28,000 euros. This cost might be super expensive or super cheap, depending on the comparison you make. But the nice thing in general is that we offer many scholarships, many scholarships, like hundreds of scholarships. So I think there are actually opportunities to get one. In particular, on the left side of the slide, you can see the merit-based scholarships. We have one full tuition waiver, the Merit Award. We have a 50% reduction, the International Award. We have the Bocconi Women Awards, which is specifically for women in finance. So if you decide to apply for a master in finance, then you could get this scholarship. The goal is basically to increase the presence of women in the STEM sector. On the right side, we have some need-based scholarships. I wouldn't focus too much on this kind of scholarships because these are managed by the government, but not by Bocconi. About housing, as I said, Milano is a student city. So we have 8 university residences. You can apply to one of them. You might get a room. It's always a single room, and you can either share your bathroom and your kitchen with other people or not. If you do not like this kind of experience with other students in a dorm, no worries, because again, Milan is a student city. When I came here, I didn't get an accommodation in a residence, but I stayed in a private flat, which is fine. And I shared it with other students still. So if you want to do that kind of experience, you can do that. I would like to mention our email addresses. If you're interested in a bachelor and you still have some doubts, undergraduate.services@unibocconi.it. If you're interested in a master program, graduate.services@unibocconi.it. Just one thing, I didn't mention the elements of evaluation for bachelor and for master. In order to find out about that, we recommend going on our website or joining us also after this presentation for our individual meetings, so that we can deep dive depending on if you're interested in a bachelor or in a master. And you can always contact us to these email addresses. We can also schedule a one-to-one meeting. We can interact by email or whatever you prefer. Just a few final slides, I promise. We are planning our open days. For the undergraduate, as you can read, is going to be January 16th, and it's going to be a virtual event. Same for the graduate open day, but 1 month later, February 16th. So it's super easy to remember because it's always 16th. So please save this date. We will send more information. We will publish everything on our website. Just a few words on summer schools. We always organize a summer school each summer. This summer was a bit of a unique edition because it was completely online. But lucky enough, we received many positive feedbacks from students. We are planning the next edition. We're not sure about the format yet, but if you're interested, drop us an email, we will let you know. Last but not the least, Financial Times Challenge. Bocconi partners with Financial Times, and this year we have this amazing opportunity. We're looking for 150 talented people to take part in this challenge. So if you're interested, check out the address below. And again, you can find everything on the website. Very last slide is Arrivederci a Milano, which means see you in Milan, hopefully. And if not in Milan, let's hope to meet virtually again. I think this is the end of my presentation, Bernardo. So
thank you very much, Alessia,
for our questions.
Very interesting presentation. We have several questions from the students that we would like to ask you, since we have 5 minutes before the end of the presentation. Assem Orintai is asking if there is Faculty of International Relationships and if she needs SIT in order to get in.
Okay, so we do have some programs with courses in international relations, like politics, stuff like that, both in the bachelor and in the master. I assume this person asking the question is interested in a bachelor. So
SAT, yes.
Yes, exactly. So yes, in order to apply, you can choose either your SAT or AST or our Bocconi test, which we're going to deliver online this year. It's similar to SAT. It's going to be 50 questions. On our website, there is a sample. So if you want to have a look at it, you can have an idea of the questions.
Assel is asking if you could tell, please, if you have any scholarship. It was mentioned in your presentation, but then again, like a short resume.
Yes. Yes, we have hundreds of scholarships. I'm gonna post in the chat an email address, guys, for you that you can always contact for more information and more details about scholarships.
Then we repeat that chat, because this chat is not available for the students. Is the Zoom.
Okay.
That's the one we are going to repeat the email address. Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyways, it's funding@unibocconi.it, super easy. So for the details, yes, but we have merit-based scholarships and also economic need-based scholarships.
Very good. Diana Sultangazina is asking if she can apply to Bocconi on the basis that she has a bachelor degree obtained in her country. I suppose it's Kazakhstan.
Yeah, for sure, of course. And even if you don't have like specifically like an economic background or management background from your bachelor, don't worry about that, because we welcome application from any background. And our programs always start in September, but in August we have some pre-courses. So if you are scared that you're not ready for the program, don't worry. Again, in the pre-courses you will learn all the basics so that everyone can start at the same level.
Very good. And Assem Orintai, the same student that were asking for SIT, she was asking what kind of, should she take the all SIT, all the subjects?
The critical thinking part and the reasoning.
Okay, critical thinking and reasoning.
Yeah, critical thinking and reasoning for one part, and the math part is also required.
Also required. Very good. Dana Bagiparova is asking what are the minimum requirements for the bachelor degree?
Minimum requirement, 12 years of education, a language certificate, an English language certificate will be required from your side. The only exception for that is if you have attended an international high school, so NIB or A-levels, stuff like that. We're going to require your school reports from second to last and third to last year. We're going to require the test, as I mentioned, and then the most qualitative part is your CV and cover letter.
Okay, and Assem is also asking how much costs the application fee. There is an application.
Sure, application fee is 100 euros.
100 euros. Very good. It should be all with the questions. Thank you very much, Alessia, for your explanation, for your presentation. It has been a pleasure. Yeah, I switched to Russian just to say, только чтобы сказать, что у вас есть возможность вот с этого момента до конца выставки записаться на индивидуальную встречу с представителем университета Bocconi для того, чтобы получать индивидуальную консультацию или вступить в чат с представителем вуза, так как, собственно, это у вас уникальная возможность здесь на выставке задавать именно все вопросы, которые касаются индивидуально, лично вас. Это очень удобно. Вы это делаете со страницы выставки, страница Bocconi на выставке, на сайте выставки. Вы переходите со своего личного кабинета сразу на индивидуальную консультацию, на которую вы записываетесь, и на чат через зеленые кнопки, которые находятся с правой стороны той страницы, в которой вы находитесь. Thank you very much again. again, Alessia.
Thank you so much, Bernardo. Just one thing I wanted to add, if you guys want to join us later, in the chat you will find a Bocconi student, so it's nice, you can share some experience from her side. In the individual meetings, you will find Chiara, my colleague. She works for Bocconi, but she's a former Bocconi student, so it's nice to have also her experience.
So first,
thank you.
yes, very good. Thank you.